This started as a $100 marketplace pickup. The listing was only for the PC, but when I met the seller, he included 2 monitors for the same price. So yeah, now I was interested. Okay, this thing was rough. Not just dusty, like really dusty. And yes, we're testing Cyberpunk too, because looks are nice, but FPS matters. The listing didn't really show much, just enough to make me curious. So this was the full pickup, the PC, 2 monitors, and a lot of mystery. Yeah, this thing definitely needed some love. The case was dirty, the inside was dusty, and the whole setup looked tired. But I've learned something with marketplace PCs. Sometimes the ugliest ones hide the best parts. So these are the parts I'm using for the rebuild. We've got the i5 6600K, the MSI Z170A motherboard, and 12 gigs of G.Skill RAM. Then I'm using the NVMe drive, the 500GB SSD, and my Corsair 450-watt power supply. For cooling, I'm keeping the Cooler Master air cooler, and for the look, I'm adding the ARGB fans. And of course, the GTX 1660 Super. For $100, this is actually a pretty solid starting point. Laid out all together, this is actually not bad at all for $100. First, I wanted to test it exactly how I bought it. No cleaning, no rebuild, just plug it in and see what happens. And then, no post. All right, now we actually have something to fix. So now I started with the RAM, one stick at a time, one slot at a time. At this point, I was really hoping this wasn't the motherboard. And there it is. One bad RAM stick. Honestly, I'll take that over a dead motherboard any day. Now this part was actually satisfying. This case really needed it. Now this is where I started cleaning everything properly, not just the case, I mean all the parts. The parts that came out of the old case and the parts I was actually going to use for the final build. Motherboard, GPU, cooler, screws, cables, basically anything that had dust on it was getting cleaned. And yeah, there was a lot of dust. I even opened up the GPU, cleaned it, and added fresh thermal paste, because if this PC is getting a second chance, we're not giving it the lazy treatment. We're doing this the right way. Alright, now the actual rebuild starts. I'm putting everything on the motherboard first before moving it into the new case. First up was the CPU. This is one of those parts where I suddenly start acting like I have steady hands, because one bad move here, and this $100 flip can turn into a very sad story. After that, I installed the RAM. Only the good sticks this time, because one of them already betrayed us earlier. Then I added the NVMe SSD, which is always nice to see in a budget flip. Nobody wants a gaming PC that boots like it's still thinking about it. Next was fresh thermal paste. And I don't know why, but thermal paste shots always look way more satisfying than they should. Okay, now we're almost done with the motherboard. I added the cooler mounting hardware, and then mounted the CPU air cooler. Now it finally looked cleaned up, refreshed, and ready for the new case. Okay, now this is where the build starts changing completely. The old case had that older office PC look, and honestly, that wasn't really helping the flip. So I'm moving everything into this new PC cooler case to give it a cleaner, brighter, and more modern look. This is one of those upgrades that doesn't make the PC faster, but it definitely makes it easier to sell. Because let's be honest, people do judge the build before they ever ask about the specs. And this case already makes the whole setup look way less like a random, dusty marketplace computer. First thing going into the new case is the Corsair power supply. Nothing too crazy here, but this is where the clean build finally starts coming together. And before the motherboard goes in, we need the missing standoffs. Tiny parts, big problem if you forget them. Next is the I/O shield. Not the exciting part, not the expensive part, but definitely the part you do not want to remember after the motherboard is already screwed. Now the motherboard can finally go into the case. This is the first moment where the new case really starts to change the whole build. It's not finished yet, but now it actually feels like we're building a real gaming PC. Now I'm connecting all the main cables to the motherboard. Power cables, front panel cables, fan cables, all the little things that make the build look messy for a while. This is the stage where you just have to trust the process, because for a few minutes, the back of the case always looks like spaghetti. Rear fan goes in first. Simple, but airflow matters. Now I'm adding the 3 top fans. They're not lit up yet, so right now it's not the exciting RGB moment. But once this thing powers on, these fans should help the build look way more modern. Then I added the last 3 fans on the side. More airflow, and hopefully a much cleaner final look. Cable management is not the fun part, but this is the part that makes the final build look like you actually care. Next, I added the 500GB SSD on the back of the case. It's not the main drive, but extra storage is always nice, especially when Windows and games start eating space like it's nothing. Then I added the Wi-Fi card. Small part, but for a full setup on Marketplace, Wi-Fi makes a big difference. People like plug and play. Okay, now we get to the part I was waiting for. Once the GTX 1660 Super went in, the build finally made sense. Now it actually looked like a gaming PC. Okay, we got power. Fans are spinning, RGB is on, so at least we're not completely dead. Now we just need one thing, a picture on the screen. Come on, don't do this to me now. There it is. We got post. Now that felt good. After that, I installed Windows and got the system ready for testing. Nothing fancy here, just the usual setup, updates, drivers, and waiting. Then I ran 3D Mark to see where this setup landed. For a $100 pickup, not bad at all. Then I tested Cyberpunk at 1080p medium settings. Without scaling, it averaged around 58 FPS. With scaling on, it jumped to around 76. For a PC that started with no post, yeah, I'll take that. Not bad for a $100 marketplace PC, especially with 2 monitors included. After all that cleaning, troubleshooting, and the new case, this thing looks completely different. See you in the next flip.